to share my screen.
It's a distinct pleasure to introduce my fellow colleague from IEEE, Lwanga Herbert. He'll be speaking, promoting STEM for humanity, recognizing and utilizing opportunities at IEEE Humanitarian Technology Board. So Lwanga is a leader, and he has spent a lot of time in promoting STEM and humanitarian activities. And you can see his bio in the website, but since we're running late, I'll just invite Lwanga to give a 20-minute talk, the third keynote in the morning. I think you should be able to, he should be able to share it, right?
Thank you so much, Ashutosh. Looks like I'm unable to share my screen.
Yeah, please share now.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Okay.
He should be able to.
As soon as it comes up over here, I can move it.
Yeah, is my screen, can we see my screen right now?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ashutosh. And hi, everyone. First of all, I take this opportunity to salute the organizers of this event for the commitment they have made and are making in hosting it. I also thank you for giving me the opportunity to share this presentation with all the participants present, hoping it will inspire and motivate all of us as we adopt, utilize, and promote STEM for the benefit of humanity. So my presentation is going to focus on how are we, as IEEE, promoting STEM for humanity, and what are the available opportunities for us as educators to harness as far as STEM is concerned. So my name is Lwanga Herbert, and I am currently the chair of the Humanitarian Technologies Board. I am based in Uganda, and I previously served as the chair of the Special Interest Group on Humanitarian Technologies, Humanitarian Special Interest Group on Humanitarian Technologies. In my day-to-day job, I work, I'm the co-founder of Logero Group Limited, an IT company. I'm also the founder of the Logero Science Foundation, an organization that conducts research and development in science and technology, as well as STEM-related initiatives. This is a brief agenda of my presentation. I'll basically talk briefly about what humanitarian technologies is all about. What are we doing as Humanitarian Technologies? What are some of the STEM-related initiatives? I'll focus on the EPICs in IEEE. I will also talk about a few other programs that we have and opportunities. The humanitarian technology is very much associated with the sustainable development. And in 2015, the UN Sustainable Development Goals were put in place by the UN, which is a global call to action and a framework to achieve sustainable development. It is important to note that technology is implicitly embedded in all the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. And as engineers, we definitely have a very big role to play in advancing these goals for the sake of benefiting and transforming humanity for the better. Humanitarian technologies activities are defined as those IEEE programs and activities focused principally on applying science, engineering, and technology to satisfy the unaddressed social needs of specific communities which are not adequately served by the existing government, commercial, or non-commercial services. The Humanitarian Technologies is a consortium. HT is a consortium of programs and initiatives supported by the global network of volunteers, professionals working together to apply technology to solve those challenges. These are the programs that we have in IEEE, EPICs, we have SITE, we have Tech for Good, we have Smart Village, Reach, and a couple of others. And we think that in keeping with the IEEE mission of advancing for the benefit of humanity, the IEEE Humanitarian Technologies programs provides a framework for best practices and tools for developing and deploying those innovative solutions that are geared towards addressing those societal challenges. At IEEE HTB, we are the forefront of a diverse consortium of those programs that I've just talked about that provide those opportunities for all IEEE members and volunteers in order to contribute to those to solving those societal challenges that the world and the entire globe is currently facing. Our mission is volunteers all around the world carrying out and supporting those impactful humanitarian technology activities at the local level. And the mission focuses on supporting impactful and ethically informed volunteer-led initiatives and programs, as well as projects, and also informing policy formulation that harness technology and innovation to address those societal challenges in a sustainable way. These are the programs that HTB focuses on as far as coordination and oversight for the broader humanitarian technology activities framework across the IEEE. In this respect, we work to collect and share meaningful insight into effective humanitarian technology practices in order to provide better support for all IEEE members and organizational units to continue this type of work even more successfully. I have included the IEEE Foundation logo here because it definitely is a very key stakeholder as it inspires and manages all charitable investments and advances the impact of IEEE's humanitarian and philanthropic values. The foundation, like I said, is an important partner that works closely with many of the IEEE entities and humanitarian technology programs to manage the philanthropic donations and support. So as HTB, we think that working together as a consortium can leverage the strength and reach of the entire IEEE network in order to make a difference. I'll delve into, after having shared a brief about HTB, I now wish to turn to the issue of how IEEE is promoting STEM for the benefit of humanity. And in this section, my talk is going to focus on the EPICS in IEEE, which is a STEM program and how it is definitely contributing to humanity. In a nutshell, STEM plays a key role of being a foundation of the EPICS in IEEE program activities. EPICS is an IEEE, in IEEE provides grants for engineering service learning projects where students work hand in hand with the local community to partner in order to solve a community challenge. In being a community service program, the EPICS framework enables students to convert their knowledge, the knowledge they learn in the classroom, into practical, in other words, into a practical solution in order to address those societal challenges that the communities are facing. The EPICS program began sometime back in 2009, where it started. Actually, it began from Purdue University as a university model. EPICS in IEEE has lots of levels of engagement. Here are a few for your organization unit, for example. Like I said earlier, EPICS engages students and links them with the community, and together they work together on identifying a solution using the existing knowledge that the students have. In other words, it pairs the high school students with the university students, as well as together with the community. And they as a team, they are able to work with the community in identifying that particular challenge the community is facing, and then they use their knowledge in really putting together a solution, which later on they proceed to pilot. The reason why the university students are involved is that it's imperative for university to mentor the high school students to show them on how engineering and technology can be definitely applied in really developing those particular solutions. EPICS usually issues out a call for proposals where volunteers usually applying, and by applying in, after applying in, definitely their proposals are reviewed by a team of volunteers, and assuming that a particular proposal for a volunteer is approved, EPICS will proceed, the program will proceed to really issue out funds for that volunteer to proceed to really implement a particular solution that they are really looking at implementing. So to date, EPICS has funded, currently EPICS has funded 39 new service learning projects from around the world in 2023. And it has also created and facilitated a reviewers process where 93 first-time IEEE members for EPIC have been able to really join EPICS in the review process. So like I said, these proposals, assuming a volunteer, a university student or a volunteer submits in a proposal where they are planning to implement a solution in collaboration with, let's say, a high school and a community, a team of volunteers, IEEE volunteers, come together and they review these proposals. And once the proposal is reviewed, definitely the funds are really dispersed out to those volunteers. The EPICS also currently it has launched out a call for proposals for projects that address climate change. This call was actually issued out last year in 2023. And this resulted into approving about 22 projects out of 168 proposals that were received. What are some of the current opportunities as far as EPICS and IEEE is concerned? EPICS in IEEE has lots of level for engagement where you as educators, students, as well as volunteers are able to really to participate in. Currently, there is an open call for IEEE EPICS in IEEE proposals, whose deadline is May 1st. So I would encourage each one of us here to really reach out to, let's say, their students or their IEEE volunteers, or even we as educators, we can definitely reach out to these people so that we encourage them to make use of these opportunities. There are quite a number of challenges within our communities, which challenges can definitely be solved using technology and engineering. So, and at the same time, as students are engaged in really coming up with these solutions, they are definitely inspired to really love science, technology, and engineering and mathematics as their careers. You can as well become an EPICS in IEEE team mentor. By becoming a mentor, you'll be able to really give guidance and mentoring service to these students who are really coming up with these solutions for communities. You can as well volunteer as a project reviewer. By joining as a reviewer, you can definitely advise and support this particular program really to move forward. You can as well donate to support the EPICS in IEEE or via the IEEE funding, IEEE Foundation website. You can as well, those students, your students who are really taking part in these projects can as well share their stories with the entire world, which in the long run can as well inspire and attract other students to really love STEM, and also opting for STEM careers. These are some of the sample projects, project examples, where students and engineering students definitely participated. For example, we have an access and abilities project where a student team worked on a wheelchair solution. This this project was at NC State University. We also have another project which is focused, which Peter was basically education and outreach. The project focused on space and agricultural robotic kits. Students from El Coca University participated in this. We also have a couple of other projects that were definitely implemented by students. And definitely these students also, like I said earlier, by definitely implementing these projects, they are contributing to solutions that are really contributing towards addressing those humanitarian challenges within their communities, as well as really playing a key role in really showing the future engineers on how technology and engineering can definitely be applied besides the classroom work. So briefly, that's about the EPICS program. I'll delve into what are some of the other related opportunities and programs that we have in HTB. HTB, like I said earlier, we are a resource hub for all humanitarian technology programs at IEEE. There are many humanitarian and philanthropic programs across the institutes, and EPICS is one of them. EPICS that I've just talked about is one of them. There are also other programs like Smart Village, the IEEE Reach, the IEEE Site, and Empower Billion Lives, MOVE. Each one of these programs is dedicated to utilizing IEEE's fields of technical expertise to improve the human condition worldwide. IEEE Site is a popular is one of the HTB programs, which is a popular feet on the ground initiative, which brings together a global team of volunteers who partner to solve those societal challenges within their communities. Currently, we have over 50,000 individual site members in about 130 countries. And many of these members, it's good to mention it, that they are student and graduate student members. So I definitely encourage us all to really encourage our members, our students really to join this sort of initiative. We encourage members to form site groups in order to learn about sustainable development, build relationships with their local communities. The EPICS program that I've just talked about, students are able to learn how to work with the communities, how to collaborate with the communities, how to work as teams, how to really think broadly to those societal challenges. So those are some of the benefits that accrue as a result of participations. Membership is definitely free to all. Members usually receive monthly newsletters, and also members are able to participate in funding calls that we usually issue out as HTB. Currently, we have a Tech for Good project grants that we usually run, and currently there's a call for proposals, which is ending on 31st March. So I definitely encourage you all really to share this information out, and also as educators, you can encourage your IEEE members and students to really apply for these opportunities. The funding amount per proposal is amounts to $10,000, and the project timeline is usually 6 months. Projects usually should contribute to any of the UN Sustainable Development Goals, and in here, definitely volunteers are able to partner with the communities in order to address those societal challenges. And then at the end of the day, they end up really deploying those technological solutions within those environments, those communities. Tech for Good that I've just talked about. We usually also look at leveraging our experience as HTB. We usually look at leveraging our experience in grant project management. We collaborate with a number of IEEE entities, talk about societies, talk about regions, and we are able, in most cases, to really issue out to joint call for proposals. For example, in the past years, we have had a joint call for APS, Antenna and Propagation Society, where 10 projects were funded. We've had a call recently with EDS. We also had in 2023 a joint call with ComSoc, that's IEEE Communication Society, where 24 proposals were received and 6 proposals received funding. Region 8, same applies. We also had a joint call for proposals. So these are some of the opportunities that we have at HTB. I'll rush to this particular slide. I know I'm running out of time. The Tech for Good program that I briefly talked about earlier is a funding sort of a program that looks at funding that we offer to support grassroots technological projects led by IEEE members. And these projects need to address those local challenges that are related to sustainable development. The funding amount, I just talked about it. And the timeline, like I said, 6 months. And the applicants usually...
That's Lwanga to start. Lwanga, we just have a 5-minute warning. So, because we have another session coming up here right after this.
Thank you so much, Addison. So in conclusion, I'll encourage you all to make use of these opportunities that we have as a way of really inspiring the next generation of engineers, the next generation of technologies, really to learn how to really apply the knowledge they get in class to come up with those solutions that are geared to solving those global challenges. I really thank you all. Thank you for the organizers for really giving us this opportunity. And I wish you all fruitful deliberations throughout the entire event.
All right. Lwanga, thank you very much. Really appreciate speaking all the way from Africa. And we really, as a Humanitarian Technology Board leader, we really appreciate. And we have a small token of appreciation certificate and gift, which we'll send it to you, as well as the plaque. I wanted to know if anybody in the audience has any question. You can use the microphone. Otherwise, you can always send. You have your email address, Lwanga?
Yes, please. I have my email address. Let me type it in the chat.
Right. If you can put your email address somewhere or any email address, they can connect you. That'll be great. So with that, we'd like to thank Lwanga again for excellent keynote remotely, and hopefully you can join later on. And let's give a big hands to Lwanga.